Timothy Carter, the alleged killer of 18-year-old Jason Jenkins, pleads not guilty Tuesday morning during a court hearing. Carter faces 3 counts of first-degree murder and a hate crime charge after he killed Jenkins, a Walmart employee. Carter appeared virtually in court today and will be back in court on June 14th. He's being held in the Winnebago County Jail after a judge denied pretrial release.
We will show a plea of not guilty. Mr. Carter, I have no reason to believe you would not appear for your future court dates, but if you should fail to appear, and your failure to appear could be shown to be willful, you could be tried in your absence, and if convicted, sentenced in your absence. Do you understand?
No.